Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with a variety of top tier strategy. Whether you like fast cycle spam where you outskill and outmaneuver your opponents, or building up big pushes of doom, there's going to be a deck for you. We're going to showcase good decks with both types of strategy. And if you want to see more from any of today's decks, check out the pinned comment for more gameplay. Let's sprint into some games and assert dominance. Lots of love to everyone that's supporting the channel with credit code SIRTAG to make this channel possible. To get into the game here, the guy's rushing through with the recruits, and that's what we hate to see at the start. Because guess what? We don't have that much splash damage in our deck. So I need to rely heavily on our Baby Dragon and Barbrill, and the guy's going to go for Skeleton Dragons, so I think I can Fireball here. You know what? That cleans up the right-hand side completely. And then the Knight's going to be tanking for the Skeleton Dragon, the recruits, and practically keeping our Night Witch alive a lot longer than she should be. So all things considered, not a terrible position for us, just not good. Because if our opponent trades relatively evenly and he's running recruits and he cycles them, he's going to be back to the evolution really fast. Oh, you know what? Super easy King Tower activation. I didn't expect him to do that. Well, he fell for a trap card. That's nice. I'll take that all day long. Oh, what type of disgusting deck do you have if you're dropping an Elixir Collector there? It's going to be 3 Musketeers. We do have Fireball, so there's a chance we can make something happen here. I'm going to try to stack up our Night Witch bats as early as we possibly can. And then I'm considering going for a Knight on the right-hand side, and then maybe some Night Witch bats can endeavor off into the right as well. We'll have to wait and see. The one thing that's scary for me is cycling the Barbrill, because then the recruits just start charging at us. Why do you have cannon with recruits? What? What is this monster? Dude, for real, this doesn't make any sense. I think I just got hard countered by one of the craziest decks imagined. All right, sure, whatever. I think Golem can still find a way through no matter what your opponent's got. And this deck is meant to test me. If he's going to have Cannon and Recruits and Elixir Collector to bait out my Fireball and then a whole bunch of other Fireball bait, this is going to be one of the most difficult decks to ever penetrate in Clash Royale history. There's no doubt that he's just going to have this Fortress. We can go for a Golem in the back and then going for a Night Witch as early as we can again. And I bet you he spams hardcore in the right. Like, he's going to unload everything he has because I don't have a Fireball right now. And that's exactly what's happening. So, yeah, that's what we thought would happen. I'm going to try to defend this. Maybe we can go for a Fireball here to keep our Evolved Knight alive. Reason why I'm just trying to do that is because the Evolved Knight does put in mad work if you support him. I'm going to go for Skeleton Dragons, go for some dual lane pressure. We could go for Tornado, just does not seem worth it. Oh, my goodness. If the Evolved Knight allows us to get damage to the Divide, but it's not looking like it. So instead of really playing proactively on offense, I'm going to just try to build up a big passive push and then see what else we can do. I have no direction here. I'm just hoping right now at this point. So the Flying Machine will die. You know what? We could stack up a ton of stuff and then Fireball. That does seem decent. We'll roll with that. He's also got Fireball? How do you have room for Fireball in your deck when you've got Cannon as well? You've got Elixir Collector. Like, you've got 9 cards and an 8-card deck. I don't know, man. You've hacked the game or something. So the cool thing about this is the Baby Dragon's locked on the tower. Maybe the Night Witch can lock on too? Please just give me the win. He didn't Fireball the Night Witch! Let's go! That's an easy win, right? Just the easiest win of my life. 100% had that locked up with surefire certainty. Unwavering in my ability to win that one. Sometimes you have no idea what your opponent's running and no idea if you're going to win. So I'm pretty happy we were able to pull away with the W there. I am Sebastian. We're ready to bash you, Sebastian. I don't know if he's going to be spamming anything. He doesn't want to get bashed by a skeleton army, guys. I'm going to go arrows on his tower, maybe. No, I can't. I got to save that for my graveyard freeze cheese. Skeleton army, I choose you. Directly into a Barbrill. That's not the Pokeball that we wanted to capture us. So I think that if we're in this type of situation, we don't want to go graveyard. We're down Elixir, and we don't know what his deck is. Barbrill and Inferno Dragon makes me think it might be like a Lumberjack Balloon freeze deck. But I've been wrong before when I've seen Inferno Dragons. Okay, never mind. I was right. Why did I ever doubt myself? So I'm going to freeze just so... Oh, I was hoping some of the bats would be able to escape. Wait, this is not good. Oh my gosh, this is really not looking good. The way I see it now is I don't know if the balloon's going to die. Please, balloon, don't hit my tower. Yes! Perfectly calculated. Obviously, completely under control. Though if I had frozen when the Tesla was targeting the balloon, we wouldn't have had such a chaotic interaction. But then we wouldn't have had this level of excitement as well. So having a suboptimal play gave us maximum value from the entertainment perspective, at least. All right, we're going to go bats just because I want him to tornado. I want him to do something super stupid. If he tornadoes on the bats and then he doesn't have that much elixir and then he's doing a negative trade and trying to get an Inferno Dragon through archers, then we graveyard him, he would immediately lose. So he's a smart sir. He does not like that play at all. He read me like a book and he didn't want his tower to get the cook. So I think we can go for a freeze. Yeah. To be able to freeze on the Lumberjack, I was kind of hoping we'd be able to hit the Baby Dragon too. Notice how it postured slightly to the left afterward. Oh, that would have been awesome if we were able to hit everything. Anyway, we can kill Lumberjack, and he's going to go for a weird bowler. Oh, you know, it's not weird. We know exactly why he's doing that. He's going to go for a tornado. And did he miss it? Let's go! So tuck your knight in the corner like ours. Say goodnight to the bowler. Say goodnight to the knight. And he's just sleeping there. And then he can't get moved, and he can't get tornadoed. He's having a very serene slumber, is what we would like to say. All right, we can go in for a freeze. With the archers on the tower, we might just take it out. Wow, light work out here. Did not expect this game to be so easy. So if you guys hate playing against bowler as much as me, just do that knight placement, and you'll get great wins. Quality W, let's bounce on the next one. Easy from Australia. What's up, man? Hopefully life has been easy for you, but we are playing a high skill deck, so it can't be that easy for us unless you want to give us a hog rider like that. That's beautiful. Okay, cool. So obviously the easiest possible elixir trade you can get is activating King Tower with the tornado against the hog rider, and I bet you he goes in for a log or something on this princess. No, he's gonna go for a firecracker. That doesn't feel good. So can the skeletons kill the firecracker? No way! That is beyond derpy. The firecracker was safely on the other side of the map, and instead of like walking backward just a little bit, we're just, you know, attacking the goblins or attacking the skeletons. Like, she just decided to die. It's like sitting back, reclining. She's like, yeah, you know what? I don't really feel like exercising today. It's relatable, but also at the same time, your life was on the line, firecracker. Come on. So we can go in for the Electro Spirit here. We can go for skeletons. Oh, man, goblins coming down as well. Jeez. Firecracker has incessantly been spammed at the river from this guy. Doesn't know anything else. Firecracker is going to die, though. She is never shooting. That seems like my firecrackers, to be honest. What the heck? All right, we're going to go in for balloons and then maybe go miner here. So no goblins in cycle means that we're going to get a lot of value. Oh, no way. Balloon to the moon. Go straight towards the tower. He missed the bomb tower. His mental must be so shattered at this point. Hey, it happens in Clash Royale. Sometimes you mess up a building placement and then that balloon, it gives you the easiest win ever. So yeah, we walk away with a win. There's no way that the hog rider is going to break through. I just find it really funny that the firecracker was such a failure.
I can smell the failure.
With Snowball to bounce everything back and the tornadoes to stop every hog rider attack, you're going to have a solid defense every time against hog rider decks. Yo, this guy is not going to cycle a single thing. So you already know we're going to go for Skeleton Dragons in the back because I don't like waiting. Especially when we got the Royal Giant Evolution, I want to pounce whenever I can. So generally when we see an Electro Dragon, it's either going to be a Balloon Freeze deck or it's going to be some type of Golem deck. I mean, it could be an Electro Dragon plus like Elixir Golem deck, but it's really unlikely. Definitely going to be Balloon Freeze. And after cycling our Royal Giant into an Inferno Dragon, I'm not extremely confident about our situation, but I can activate King Tower against the Lumberjack. There is that. And then I can go for a Barbarian Barrel to pull back the Inferno Dragon. Yo, that worked out so well, right? Come on, Inferno Dragon go backward. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. I get so hyped up when we don't have to deal with an Inferno Dragon. There's a chance he freezes at 1 HP. He doesn't do it. Okay. You always have to hover a Fireball, Mother Witch, or Skeleton Dragons if there's an Inferno Dragon on your tower, because the moment you look away, that is when you're just completely and utterly dead. And you bury yourself in the grave because, you know, you didn't pay attention. And then the Elixir from the Inferno Dragon plus 4 Elixir investment of the freeze is all it takes to take you out. So just make sure that you keep that in mind. Otherwise, you're going to find a horrible situation. I'm going to Fireball here so we can finish off the Bowler and the Electro Dragon. I should have gotten frisky with the Fisherman at the river because it would have tanked for the Inferno Dragon counters as well. Like if you had went for Inferno Dragon, we could have went for like a Fisherman Electro Spirit and then had the Skeleton Dragon do a lot of damage and felt good about ourselves. Oh, well, that's weird. This is uncomfortable. I think I have to go Ghost and then expect him to freeze, so I'm going to go and posture with our Skeleton Dragons. Otherwise, it's a waste of a balloon. Oh, he wasted the balloon and didn't freeze. He fully focused on defense here, it seems. Okay. Are we able to get our Fishermen down just for more aggression with the Skeleton Dragons and Pigs? Sometimes when your opponent's at a low amount of Elixir and they've got a high cost investment of each one of their cards in their deck, it's worthwhile spending the Elixir on offense here. kind of a weird game, and it might not be the smartest thing in the world at all points in time, but I like keeping these balloon freeze decks at a low amount of elixir so then they can't do what they want. If only the barbarian got pushed a little bit further and then locked on the tower, that would have been awesome. All right, so remember, he's going to end up having Inferno Dragon as his best way of countering the RG evolution. So let's try to make something happen here with our Skeleton Dragons and then Electro Spirit on the Inferno Dragon if we need to. I think we're just going to do a tower trade, full tower trade here, which is fine. It does happen sometimes. It do be that way. We're going to be tower trading on a different side than him, though. Like, this side on the left had full tower HP, and the one on the right was, like, already damaged down. So I think that's a much better trade for us. If we trade a weakened tower for a full HP tower, we do those all day. Also, we're going to go for a Fisherman and go and pull the Bowler. And then I think I can go for Skeleton Dragons if I need to. I think it's a little bit worse, too. So I'm going to go for a Mother Witch instead. We're going to see if he wants to go for a Freeze. Now we're going to go for our Skeleton Dragons in the middle. And I wonder if we can go for a Royal Giant. Yo, he's going to freeze with a 1 HP balloon. Okay. All right. You wild child. You absurd animal. We're going to Fireball as well to bounce back the Inferno Dragon so we can get a couple extra Royal Giant hits. And then I can go for a Royal Ghost in the middle. This undercover agent might spell doom for our opponent. And then we can Mother Witch so then we can get another pig. Oh, no, 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 no. That wasn't supposed to kill. That literally wasn't supposed to kill. No. Wait, if I Royal Giant in the middle, is that too risky? Could he go in for a Tornado? I don't know if he does or not. I don't think he does in time. I think we get the hit and then we go in for a Fireball and we win. Even if he freezes. Wait, whoa, stop! No! That's so unfortunate. I think I should have Fireball back the balloon and then let the Royal Giant get the last hit. It's so hard to call that, but man, close decision making, a little bit better of a decision, and we would have won. As we part ways with the balloon player, that was not the party that we wanted, but it happens. We'll bounce on the next one and bounce back. Let's go. We got a game against the Thinking Goblin Sir, and he's from Space Esports. All right, dude. We're from a different planet with our bridge spam, so we're going to be jumping all over the place. Yo, he's not ready. He's going to go Goblin Gang, give us a delicious 3 elixir treat, and he's going to go in for minions as well. Wait. If I arrows on this, and then the minions die, and then the Mega Knight jumps over the log and the bandit dashes, we're out here doing the Olympic hurdles as we're hurling towers out of this world, out of this game, and putting our opponent to shame. So as you guys can see, if your opponent ever feels like they can go and drop bait cards against your deck, and the Mega Knight Splash is ready to rare, and they go and drop bait cards that are giving you, good elixir trades, and you counter push and you take the tower, you'll jump over their towers, crush their mental, and collect wins incredibly quickly. It's hilarious watching Mega Knight and Bandit dash through logs, jump over towers, and get those wins that opponents are furious seeing happen. I wonder if we got the pastor to say some words he's not proud of after that one. Yo, we got a game against someone with Royal Giant, Hog Rider, and E-Barbs in the banner. So I'd be psyched to see that type of deck. Even though I only have 1 defensive structure, it would be a fun match. Okay, so typically we would activate King Tower against the Skeleton Barrel using this Tornado. But because we have a Knight, I don't think it's going to activate King Tower. It is going to fully counter it without taking any damage. So it's decent for us. But I would love to activate King Tower in a later stage. I'm going to rock it on the Inferno Dragon. And I think we're playing into a Mega Knight deck. I don't think he's running Royal Giant with Hog Rider and E-Barbs, guys. 1,000,000% Mega Man. So the strategy here is a little bit more simple. We're just going to activate King Tower with the Skeletons and an Ice Spirit, so that's a vibe. And then we can try to go and kite. Oh, I actually am not a huge fan of what's happening right now because there's a mini P.E.K.K.A coming at me. Okay, we find a way to defend that. That was cool. I was like, is there any situation that we're going to get finessed by a mini P.E.K.K.A? But fortunately, it went towards the archers on the left. Using 1 elixir cost cards is beautiful against people that use their Mega Knight like that. Because if the Mega Knight comes at you and you're able to dissect their stuff, and then you isolate the Mega Knight and only spend 2 elixir and they spend 7, it's a +5 trade for them to give you a King Tower activation. So you don't have to just use Tornado to activate King Tower. You can use your 1 elixir cost cards too. I'm going to go in for a Mortar, and then I'm going to go Ice Spirit and try to make a prediction on his Inferno Dragon. He doesn't drop it. Man, it's just Mega Knight Royale out here. I think we played against one the first game of the day too. Anyway, we're going to be able to get away with archers and then log. I'm going to eat the damage in the right-hand side. Doesn't necessarily matter that much. I wonder if we're going to lock on to the Firecracker. That would be cool. I want to finish off the Firecracker fast. Then maybe the Mortar can get a shot. Oh, these archers are just going to die. We get outranged and outplayed by the Firecracker. We're getting fired. So we're not necessarily back to the Mortar evolution just yet. I think I need to go in Cyclone Mortar and then get him going for Inferno Dragon, and then I could rocket on it. But that's like my entire elixir bank to do it. So it's generally a bit better to go in for skeletons. And then, oh, he dropped it near the tower. If only I made a prediction. Wait. What if I do something like this? And then I tornado and everything just dies. And then the mortar's staying alive on the tower. That was a lot of elixir, but it was worth it, you know? The rocket mayhem makes a mad situation for the opponent. And then he has to deal with another one. He just finished the last one. He Mega Knight's in the back and he feels like he's safe, but he's anything but. It's really troll to do that, but it's incredibly fun for me. All right, we can go for a log directly on top of the skeletons from the barrel. And then I think we can maneuver away where the Mega Knight isn't in a good spot. Oh, he literally just lost his firecracker. My goodness, dude, what's happening here? All right, we can tornado or we can log. It's generally a bit better to fight the Mega Knight on your side of the map, but I don't really care that much. I feel so comfortable playing against Mega Knight because I play against it all day long that I just don't lose against it anymore. The Mega Knight's jumping all over the map and obtaining literally 0 value every time. Just jumping on skeletons, on Ice Spirit. It doesn't even know where to go anymore. Okay, it's going to go on skeletons and not hit my archers, right? Yep, that's exactly what's up. Then it's going to get pulled around by archers. Then we can go for another set of archers. And then we can log on everything pretty masterfully. So if you guys are sick and tired of Mega Knights being spammed all over mid-ladder or wherever you are on ladder, just use this deck, you know? Vibe away with that. Oh, we haven't done enough rocket cycle today. So I think that's the way that we want to play. We're going to show you guys the absolute annoyance that is this deck. So we're going to go in Tornado and Inferno Dragon. Y'all didn't see anything, all right? Figment of everyone's imagination. It's fun, but it was not what we wanted to have happen. It's okay. It's always calculative out here. Always calculative. We're going to go in for a log, and then we're going to tornado because it does kill the firecracker, and it stops the Mega Knight from hurting me too much. Wait, what happened to the Goblin Gang? Did it just get eviscerated by a tornado? That's pretty funny. We can go pull back the Skeleton Barrel with the mortar here. And then I think we're just going to rocket away with like one more rocket and a log and a tornado. So we win this game. It was definitely one of the more difficult situations to laugh at and be like, wow, Jake, you were awful. And I realized I was, but it's really fun, you know? So we're going to log here and we walk away with the win. As you guys can see, you can delay your opponent for pretty much forever by using tornado and log. So then they can never get near the tower in the remaining seconds. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I rarely play rocket. I think it's quite clear that my aim is pretty foggy. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos and have an amazing rest of your day.